Yeah, so my name is Tinei Musingadi. I'm currently 19, and yeah, I'm not yet at university. I finished my A-levels last year. So I started data science and analytics just by experimenting with YouTube and reading books during the pandemic. Yeah, that's when I started.
Oh my word, you were busy.
Yeah.
When others were like, oh my word, you were busy self-teaching.
Yeah.
Yourself on data analytics.
Yes. Fun fact is, I was building this device. I actually have an invention, which is like a device that uses AI and intelligent algorithms to forecast floods. So when I was building that thing, that is when I sort of like tried to learn some of the parts, some of the skills, and it turned out that I was actually learning something that would actually help me start a career.
Oh, yeah. Awesome, man. So what was the biggest challenge that almost everyone is likely to face, and a lot of people will give up on that when they encounter that challenge, and how did you overcome it?
Okay, so I would say firstly they're like I would like to group the challenges into two, right? Number one, sometimes it's hard to get the confidence to get started, right? Because you are hearing these things that you need like a mathematics degree to understand AI, but then like from what we learned today, just get started, just start building. And then the other thing is actually like infrastructure, like internet and stuff. But I think as we are developing the country and we are yet that Starlink will be coming in soon, so hopefully data will be.
I didn't even have to go. Okay, what will having Starlink mean to you?
Okay, so having Starlink probably would mean cheaper internet, because obviously there's now the supply for access to data is increased, and then the demand is kept relatively constant. So meaning, say, data will be cheaper, and then high-speed internet, and I can even access it even when I'm at the rural areas. So it's super exciting because more data will be cheap, and once you have a cheaper data, which means YouTube, books, and you can mostly learn.
So when one wants to learn about data analytics, they will encounter things like pandas, Power BI, and all that stuff. How do you get these topics to be interesting?
Okay, so I think either you're using Excel, Pandas, or Access, or Power BI, you have to go back to the fundamentals.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't encourage people my age learning how to prompt ChatGPT. No, understand what the machine learning algorithms do like at a fundamental level, and then start building up those skills. Because
what do they do?
Okay, so firstly, if you want to go into analytics, right, you first just do a quick Google search. Which language should I use? Obviously, it's Python. You should master Pandas. You should master NumPy. You should master Matplotlib. Before even learning things like ChatGPT, then once you have those sort of like soft skills in your hands, and then you start experimenting with a lot of data. For me, I often go to universities, right? And then people would actually call to get their project done, right? And I'll say, oh, you got this from YouTube on this channel. Why? Because during the pandemic, right, and during the time I was developing, I actually did almost every project on YouTube. Almost.
You thoroughly
from natural language processing to computer vision to reinforcement learning.
What is the importance of a hunger towards wanting something when it comes to learning to anything about computer science?
Yeah, I think I loved it when you said the hunger. Yeah, I think that's something that can keep you like super motivated to do stuff. Because my hunger was solving that flood forecasting thing. I had to solve it. So even when when I couldn't really understand what the code was saying, or I would be debugging, I was kept motivated by that hunger. So I think that should be first, the hunger, the passion to do something and solve something can really propel you. Yeah.
And lastly, what's your message to people who missed today's event? However, they bother you sometimes saying, I want to be a developer, I want to understand about AI, I want to know XYZ. But when events like this come up, they miss them. What's your advice to those people?
I would say you really really missed out, to be honest. If you knew about this event and then you didn't show up, you missed out, because sometimes, like for me, I did my stuff alone, YouTube and stuff. But I know with the people that I met today, I can just easily say, if I want someone to do Android development, President George, I'm having this problem. How do I optimize it faster? And then sort of like, you then scale faster, like you're taking less time because you have like this community that can help you do stuff. I don't really follow like the app. That's just an honest truth. But I think AI is something that is not yet presented, regardless of the fact that we're having conferences and stuff. And I think what government or the leading authority should do is should really emphasize on using this technology. Yeah. But I think in terms of the education 5.0, I think it's a good idea. But then the problem with our students, because I work with them, like people who are older than me, the mentality,
mindset.
Yeah, the mindset issues. Yes, the mindset issues. The curriculum, the professors, and even online, everything is there. But then the only problem, it's a mindset problem. And I think with time and with some of the organizations that I work with, like Data Science Zimbabwe, Educate, we want to.
So in your situation, did you take a gap year after high school? What happened?
I'm actually on a gap year. I wrote my upper 620 last year.
Dude, you're balling, dude. You're balling. How did you convince your parents to allow you to take a gap year?
I didn't have to convince them, because actually they just allow me to do whatever I want.
Okay.
If it is with regards to academics.
So what do you want to go and study when you go to university? Why?
It may seem a bit funny, but I want to study mathematics.
Why not computer science? You're selling out.
No.
Selling us out.
No. It turns out, if you look fundamentally, computer science is mathematics at its core. It's actually mathematics coupled with some electrical engineering there. So I'm someone who likes to learn the fundamentals, and I think some aspect of programming, I think I'm already better at it. So I want to advance my skills to making much powerful AI algorithms. And then under the hood is just pure mathematics and statistics there. So I would probably study mathematics, then go into finance or actuarial science.
If it was up to you, where would you go and study this course in the world?
In the world? Probably MIT.
Oh, dude,
Massachusetts.
MIT, man.
Yeah, Massachusetts.
So in Zimbabwe?
In Zimbabwe, probably between UZ. But if I go to HIT, I would go for financial engineering. So I'm still seeing what's feasible for me.
So how is financial engineering related to? I say they are almost in the same bracket with computer science, maths, and what?
Yeah. So financial engineering, basically, you are applying those different aspects of mathematics and computer science in the finance domain, right? How do you value markets? How do you study? How do markets behave? Like when the ministry, I think, if you look at how the rate for the RTGS was going, they were actually able to predict that we may go to 2008. That's why they begged the currency by gold. That was some cool financial engineering there, to be honest. Whatever your takes on what they did, but for me, that's financial engineering. So it turns out when you're studying complex markets, right, you then sometimes use AI algorithms to do classifications, or you use some complex math equations. So I'm someone who likes that. So I think that would be a perfect domain for me to actually.
Give a shout out to 5 favorite people in your life. Just say hi to them. Have a great day.
So I would like to do a shout out to two of my bosses. Leonard from Data Science Zimbabwe. He was here at the event, but then he ran out early. And then Ishan Baba from Educate, where I also work. And my mom, my best friend Trimo. Those 4 people.
Cool, man. Thank you for your time and your knowledge.
Nice.
So where can people find you?
Okay, so you can go to my LinkedIn and then come to my DM. It's Tinei Musingadi, or my WhatsApp number 078-457-0835. King Tinei or say Tinei.
King Tinei.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time.
And also shout out to my school, Mavugai School.
You're a boy from Mavugo.
Yeah, boy from Mavugo.
Cool. Thank you so much.